to Triple H.
You know somewhere there's a man by the name of Triple H intently watching every second of this.
Incredible back and forth matchup between both these superstars, but like Rollins has done so many times, a pedigree would secure his path to victory. And you got to question, will that be the future for Kevin Owens? And if it does happen, will Seth Rollins be your new WWE Universal Champion?
We all have to wait 3 short weeks. Clash of Champions in Indianapolis. Rollins versus Owens for the WWE Universal title. But Kevin Owens, the champion, will be in action later on tonight on Monday Night Raw, as he takes on the underdog from the underground, his former best friend, Sami Zayn. Owens versus Zayn live tonight.
Well, speaking of the former WWE Women's Champion tweeted out, "You shouldn't settle for what's expected. The boss is going to be on Raw tonight." And I got some back. We're going to find out what's on the mind of Sasha Banks tonight.
Yeah, but first, after falling down 2-0 in the best-of-7 series against Sheamus, Cesaro not only battling back to avoid another loss, he's got to overcome a back injury. It's Cesaro, Sheamus, next, live.
WWE 2K17 sponsors WWE on Sky.
Rachel here is practicing her battle cry.
Battle cry.
She's fed up of being underappreciated.
Underappreciated.
She's decided it's time to love Mondays.
I love Mondays.
Find your battle cry. Get the read.co.uk app and apply for jobs now.
And we went to Lyme Regis, to the beach, and Mum, with her chemotherapy, they give you a lot of drugs that make you very hot, and you have hot flashes. And she was hot all the time. We had all the windows open in the sort of winter time, and we were all freezing, and Mum was there in her summer clothes. And then we were sat on the beach, and this strong, like, sea breeze came, and Mum said, "Oh, I feel cold." And we were like, yes,
yeah.
you know,
First time
finally.
in years.
Yeah, do you feel cold? And I think she just put a jacket on or something, and then it was sort of like, yes, this is getting better,
Yeah.
you know.
Apparently, BT Mobile gets you online with 4G and Wi-Fi in more places than any other mobile provider. These guys think it's as good as my dramatic delivery. I'll be the judge of that.
I'm watching the game because this bus is late. I'm on Google Maps because I'm lost.
Estoy imparando italiano.
I'm making friends
On Facebook. Turns out that BT Mobile 4G and Wi-Fi is as good as Alec Baldwin's dramatic delivery.
Thanks, Alex.
I'm keeping the phone.
If you've got BT broadband at home, you get a £120 discount on all smartphone plans from BT Mobile, including the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge.
He's got the cash. He's got a condo. He's got a car. He's got a career. But that still doesn't mean he gets you. Time to shine. Extra.
Let me tell you a story about a plan.
To unlock the potential in young people like me across the country.
A plan that's fueled my art.
Kickstarted my career and given me confidence.
Through fantastic mentors.
Amazing experiences! And great opportunities.
I've turned my dream into a reality.
And discovered possibilities I never knew existed.
We believe in potential. Search Sky Academy to see how it could help a young person you know. Sky. Believe in better.
Available to buy and keep in Sky Store now.
For your neighbors.
Welcome to our sorority.
Own it now before it's in the shops.
We need somebody who can relate to stupid young people.
Hey neighbors, let's shut this party down.
They're trying to dismantle our sorority.
Get away from me!
Buy and keep Bad Neighbors 2 now. You'll get it straight to your TV, across your devices, and the DVD direct to your home. Buy and keep Bad Neighbors 2 in Sky Store now.
35-0 versus 36-0. The #1 welterweight against the #1 middleweight. On September the 10th at the O2 Arena on Sky Sports Box Office.
Golovkin v. Brook, Saturday on Sky Sports Box Office. To order, see channel 491 or go to skysports.com/. Golovkin-Brook.
WWE 2K17 sponsors WWE on Sky.
Listen up, there's not a moment to spare. Drop from the top, so how you feeling down there? Where did you think you go?
And we are back live on Monday Night Raw.
There he is. Best man.
The following contest is match 3 in the best of 7 series. Introducing first from Lucerne, Switzerland, weighing 232 pounds, Cesaro!
Critical match tonight for Cesaro. He finds himself down 2-0 in the best of 7 series versus Sheamus. Want to take it back to match number 2 last week on Monday Night Raw, and as expected, very physical.
Yeah, very physical, ultra competitive between Cesaro and Sheamus. But you would see that full competitive nature really take a toll on the Swiss Superman.
Yeah, and I want to show you what happened here. Cesaro, watch now, launched right into the ring post by Sheamus. He suffered multiple contusions to the lumbar spine as he goes back first again into the ring post.
Just uncomfortable to watch.
And Sheamus took advantage with the cloverleaf submission, Corey.
And the already damaged back of Cesaro just couldn't hold up. Cesaro doing, in my opinion, the smart thing and tapping out early. However, that put Sheamus up 2 victories to 0.
And with a bad back and all, is Cesaro ready to go tonight? Critical match, down 2-0 in this best of 7 series. Earlier today, we caught up with Cesaro.
By the way Sheamus is acting, you would think he's already won this best of 7 series. But deep down he knows he's only 1 match away from having it all slip away. This is about the championship opportunity and physical dominance. And I'm down 2-0, and I have a hurt back. But I know, once I break his spirit, the cracks will start to show. His insecurities will come forward. And me, I'll be right back in this series.
Very confident Cesaro, although look at him, he's got kinesio tape on a surgically repaired shoulder, tape all over his back as well. Can't be 100%.
His opponent from Dublin, Ireland, weighing 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus!
Well, moments ago, Cesaro, well, seemed confident, or perhaps he was trying to convince himself, but Sheamus earlier today was oozing with confidence with a 2-0 lead.
Cesaro, you know, last week I injured your back. Tonight. And then I'll be up 3-0. And when we get to London this Wednesday, I'll be 1 victory away from a clean sweep. Because I am the more dominant one, and I am the one worthy of the championship match.
So what Sheamus was referring to is Raw superstars are heading off to London, the Philippines, and Shanghai, China over the next week on an international tour. And match 4 in this best of 7 series will take place at the O2 Arena in London on Wednesday night. So Cesaro can ill afford to get, well, a loss here as he goes for the quick victory, and Sheamus kicks out. And what a right hand. And this is really a crucial time for Cesaro, Corey.
Yeah, but you heard Cesaro say you can see the doubt in Sheamus' eyes. If you ask me, in the eyes of Sheamus, I saw nothing but certainty.
Is it certainty or overconfidence?
Well, Sheamus has got to weather this emotional storm in the early going if he can. Shoulder first goes Sheamus. Cesaro looking to get back in this best of 7 series. Pulling out all the stops. Cross body, cover, kick out.
I wondered if there might be any hesitancy or trepidation because of the lower back.
Oh, that may stop things right there. Back body drop. Cesaro lands squarely on the injured spine.
Wisely, Cesaro rolling out of the ring, trying to get himself some time, get himself back together.
And Sheamus thrown into a clothesline, and Cesaro playing defense.
The thing. It's like taking on your rival opponent with a depleted starting lineup. And you've got to somehow adjust your offense, but your offense is limited because of the injury.
And think about this, Cesaro, he's got to win tonight. If he loses, he only has 2 days, again, spine into the apron, to try to recover from this loss and the injury heading into London. Not to mention a bad back, Corey, on a plane flight, 8 hours across the pond?
Absolutely. This would be devastating. If Cesaro doesn't win tonight, you can just about guarantee a sweep, a clean sweep in London.
And look at, man, what a slam by Sheamus and a kick out by Cesaro.
On 2 days rest with a victory and a 3-0 hole, if you're Cesaro, you might as well not even go to London.
To your point, Corey, Cesaro said it. Look, it takes one match to make it all slip away. Cesaro has an opportunity to tie this series up in the span of 3 days.
Well, he has an opportunity, Byron, but Sheamus continues to target the bad back. The official check-in with Cesaro as Sheamus just has been relentless. And Cesaro in survival mode. Looking for the cloverleaf again, the way he won last week's matchup, the submission maneuver. That will put the back into play again. And look at Cesaro fighting out.
Cesaro knows he cannot afford to let that happen, especially the shape his back is in.
Another uppercut by Cesaro, but every time you see him wince in pain, grab the back whenever he throws one of those uppercuts.
Those uppercuts all start from the legs, through the hips, through the back, with the impact coming from the arm.
Well, Corey, so much of Cesaro's offense is driven through the back. And again, and look at Cesaro could not follow up with a uppercut that time. Irish curse backbreaker. Is it enough to take a 3-0 lead? Cesaro barely gets the shoulder out. Normally, when he pops the guy in the air, he'll follow up with a big uppercut. Wasn't able to do it. And again, an Irish curse backbreaker. And a third one by Sheamus. And Sheamus is punishing Cesaro.
This is great strategy. Sheamus, like a great white who smells blood in the water. Cesaro's in a bad way right now.
Cover to put Cesaro away and take a commanding 3-0 lead, and Cesaro stays in it.
Back to the point I made earlier, you're in the ring with someone who knows your arsenal so well as it is. What do you do to shock him? What do you do to throw your opponent off? Yet you can't.
Oh, look at this, perhaps going for the Celtic cross. We've seen Sheamus use and he turned it into a backbreaker. Dropping Cesaro right on the knee.
Cesaro's just had very limited options of moves and offense he can choose from.
Well, Sheamus just had to weather that early storm, which he did.
You want to give this up? Now come on, we can call us up. Now come on. Look, Cesaro. Come on, now what are you saying, Sam? Are you sure?
Oh, and a brogue kick by Sheamus.
Oh, wanted to continue, but...
And Sheamus, ladies and gentlemen, is taking a 3-0 lead.
Here's your winner, Sheamus.
Grab your broomsticks, Byron. We got a clean sweep on the way.
Get ready, 0-2 in London Wednesday night. Sheamus maybe earning himself a championship opportunity. A commanding, perhaps insurmountable 3-0 lead over an injured Cesaro.
Cesaro, the pressure is on, my friend.
I think the fat lady's about to sing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, she is the former Raw Women's Champion, and Sasha Banks is coming to Raw tonight. She sent out a tweet earlier today that she's got some bad news. What is it? We'll hear from the boss later on tonight, live on Raw.
WWE 2K17 sponsors WWE on Sky.
This is the future of entertainment. This is Sky Q. Now, for the first time ever, this is the future of entertainment. This is Sky Q. Now, for the you can record 4 shows at the same time. This is the future of entertainment. This is Sky Q. Now, You can record 4 shows at the same time, while you sit back and enjoy a 5th. And you can keep more of the shows you love by storing even more than Sky Plus. Upgrade.
Your razor shouldn't be one of them. The Gillette Pro Shield has lubrication strips before and after the blades. Helps shield from irritation in a close, comfortable shave. Gillette. The Gillette Pro Shield has lubrication strips before.
When you're on O2, your network coverage is like baby geese. Geese who've chosen you as their mother and follow you practically everywhere. So whether you're on the underground and fancy a call, or you're out in the sticks, or you're working on the fly, there they are. Because O2's been voted Britain's best network for coverage.
From our nationwide 4G to Wi-Fi hotspots, we keep you better connected than ever before. Another way we do more for you. O2, more for you. From our nationwide 4G to
Feel the tension! What an effort! That's a sensational prize! Drama all the way in these Super 8s. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Another triple header from the Super 8s on Sky Sports.
We've been waiting for this.
Take it away!
Ready for the good life.
Woohoo! Was Frank an ugly baby? Yes.
What are we going to see?
Everything.
I'm ready for the good life.
Can't believe what just happened.
I'm ready for the good life. I'm ready for the good life.
It's Sky Sports' biggest ever season with 126 live Premier League games. Who knows what to expect?
Middle throw the attack again. The 16-year-old. He's in. Oh, it's incredible. It's his second hat-trick in a week.
He's broken the record again!
Manchester United through to Rashford. He's on for a 5th.